Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first match with Combustible Colossus. The super janky Rakdos Gearhulk Colossus Panharmonicon thing. We're going to keep this hand, it's okay. We've got a Foundry Inspector, which is nice, and we have ways to draw cards. We don't have Combustible Gearhulk or Panharmonicon, but it's looking okay. I'm kind of okay with this. So yeah, we'll see how this deck. Oh, and there is a Combustible Colossus or Gearhulk. So yeah, we'll play a mountain and a pass. So we've got one piece. We have ways to make it cheaper, so it should come out turn 5. Opponent plays an Ether Hub. Oh man, I'm so excited for this deck. It's just so stupid. I mean, it's not super stupid. I've seen stupider, but this is pretty cool. We do get a Metalworkers Puzzle Knot. So we're going to play Unknown Shores, play Metal Spinners Puzzle Knot. I've been saying Metalworkers, haven't I? I think I said that during the whole deck tech video, now that I think about it. Alright, well, we draw an Unknown Shores and we lose 1 life. So we will pass, see what our opponent has. Another Ether Hub. Alright, sure. Well, I guess we're not playing against Rumble Not Red. That was my first thought when I saw the mountain. Oh, Rogue Refiner. Okay, so we're playing Energy. I wonder if we're playing Temur Energy. It would appear so. I mean, we are playing against Temur, but is it Tier 1 Temur? It's always hard to tell. And oh, Panharmonicon. Alright, well, we have all of our pieces. This is exciting. Let's run out a Foundry Inspector. Pass the turn. So if we're playing against Tier 1 Temur Energy, this is the best deck in Standard, so that doesn't bode well for us because we are clunky and janky and kind of silly. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do against Harness Lightning. That's a thing. Alright, well, sure. It's looking pretty close to Tier 1 Temur Energy. I mean, obviously we need to see some more of it, but we draw a mountain and we took 3, so we're at 16. I guess we just run out Panharmonicon. We're gonna be taking 3 again next turn, but yeah, that's the issue with Panharmonicon. It's just clunky. It's basically you lose a turn. It's just afterward you get so much value that it's fun. It's kind of a gamble, but fortunately Standard is a little bit slower than Modern, so I'm having as much fun with this card as I can before it's no longer Standard legal. Another Rogue Refiner. Okay, opponent gets a couple energy, draws another card. Opponent attacks for 3. We go to 13, draw a Cut to Ribbons. So let's play Cut. We'll kill off one of those Rogue Refiners. That will slow them down a bit. That's what I was saying. It's just about surviving. We're just desperately clinging to life until we get to turn 6, which is next turn, but we don't have land. So let's play Metal Spinners Puzzle Knot. I can never say that without... Oh, there's our 6th land. Alright, I guess next turn we get to see what happens. It's kind of like the Marvel deck that everyone hated. It's kind of luck based, and we're putting in our opponent's hand, letting them decide what they want to do. But man, we get to play a Combustible Gearhulk next turn, and things will happen. Opponent attacks for 3, we go to 8. So we're alive, and turn 6 is here. I would love it if my opponent tapped out, so I would know for sure. They do. Roller Virtuoso. Alright. So, our turn. Let's go. I want to do this. Please. I don't even care what I draw. Actually, I don't want to draw a Metalwork Colossus. Noxious Gearhulk, that's kind of nice too. I could just wipe out their board. But nope, we're going to go into Metal Combustible Gearhulk. I keep getting the cards mixed up. But we're going to play Combustible Gearhulk. Opponent's going to have a choice. They will probably let me draw 6 cards, but if they let us draw 6 cards, we're just going to start going crazy. We've got the multiple Noxious Gearhulks in our hand. What we really need is Prophetic Prisms, so we can play those, because we don't actually have Swamps. But if they let us draw 6 cards, we'll probably draw into stuff. So here we go. Let's see what our opponent does. I just love double triggers on Combustible Gearhulk. That's nice. I like seeing 2 of those. It's satisfying. Opponent's having to think about it. Oh, well, there is Prophetic Prism, so that's going to let us play the Gearhulks. And we draw... Oh, man, look at this hand. Oh, it's so nice. So we have ways to kill stuff. We have ways to filter our mana. Don't really need the Field of Ruins, but that's cool. So yeah, this is kind of the good part. A Foundry Inspector would be nice, because then we could play those Prophetic Prisms, and we would be drawing 2 each for 1 mana. And that would let us get into Metalwork Colossus, because we're basically to the point where a Metalwork Colossus is kind of free. Opponent puts a Thopter token in play. Not a big deal. We're gonna pass, and we're probably just going to discard. Let's try to decide here what we want to discard. I think we will discard the Puzzle Knot just because I don't want to lose more life. I think we can go with the Field of Ruin as well. Honestly, I don't want to help my opponent get color fixed. I want them to keep draining their energy for colors. And I think we can go with one of the Gear Hulks, the Noxious Gear Hulks. I think one is fine, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. But what we are really looking to do next turn is get a Metalwork Colossus, because each of those Prophetic Prisms is going to draw 2 cards, and that'll dig us pretty deep into our deck. Though we could go into Noxious Gear Hulk and just, try to not die, which could be useful. Could be useful to not die, but opponent attacks with a Thopter token. We go to 7. Let's see what we draw, or see if our opponent plays something in their second main phase. Opponent plays another Whirler Virtuoso. Alright, sure. That's fine. We are, it looks like we're getting over. Oh, we drew another Noxious Gear Hulk. Yeah, so black mana is a problem. I said in the deck tech that it wasn't, but we could really use some swamps right now. But it's okay because we do have Prophetic Prisms. I'm going to play Prophetic Prism, and wouldn't you know it, I'm getting some lag. Good. I can't wait for my footage to be ruined when I go to edit it. We draw Foundry Inspector and a Mountain. So Foundry Inspector is nice. That's going to make everything in our hand cheaper. So let's play Foundry Inspector, and then we can play Filigree Familiar for 2. So that's going to let us gain 4 life and gives us something to throw in front of, like a Rogue Refiner or something. We're at 11. I think we're just going to pass. We'll just keep our opponent in check for now. Bristling Hydra. Don't like that. Opponent attacks for 2 with the Thopters. We draw another Prophetic Prism. Alright, let's play a Noxious Gear Hulk. We're going to get double triggers. Let's target both Whirler Virtuosos just to gain the most life possible. We go to 15, and let's attack with the Combustible Gear Hulk. Opponent takes it. Alright, well, I guess we're winning. We're winning against Temur Energy. And I'm lagging like crazy. I bet this footage is going to be ruined, and I'm not going to be able to post it. We're going to play Prophetic Prism in the second main phase. And we draw 2 Combustible Gear Hulks. Wow. Opponent plays Rogue Refiner. Alright, so they draw another card, get a couple energy. Yeah, we have another Noxious Gear Hulk. We can always just clear those out. I mean, we could potentially kill both Rogue Refiners, gain 4 life, go to 19, and then attack with both of the Gear Hulks. That would be fine. We still have Filigree Familiar to block the Bristling Hydra. We draw an Inventor's Fair. We'll play that. Let's play the other Noxious Gear Hulk. And opponent concedes. Opponent just concedes to the Noxious Gear Hulk. Well, alright, man. Hey, that's cool. So we got a win against Temur Energy, guys. That's kind of fantastic. Alright, game 2 with Combustible Gear Hulk, Combustible Colossus. Yeah, those are just permanently mixed up in my mind. But this hand is keepable. Yeah, why not? We need some Panharmonicon action going, but this is fine. I'm fine with this. So let's keep. Opponent is on the play. They play a Forest into Attune with Ether. Alright, lag is letting up a bit. Hopefully my footage isn't ruined, but it probably is. Man, if I beat Temur Energy and then my footage is bad, I'm going to be so mad. But we draw another Combustible Gear Hulk, so that's kind of fantastic. So we don't have much going on. I think this is very illustrative of this deck. I mean, look at our hand. 6 mana, pretty much across the board, and a Filigree from... Oh, Long Tusk Cup. Well, hey, we draw an Unlicensed Disintegration for it, though. Yeah, we're kind of clunky, but that's the nature of this particular beast. Hey, the lag's let up. This is fantastic. I wish it was like this all the time. Opponent plays an Ether Hub, and they are going to swing for 2. That's fine. We go to 18. They get 2 energy. So up to 5 energy, and I'm gonna play something here. Whirler Virtuoso. All right, well, yeah, we're getting kind of harassed early game here. I guess we can play Field of Ruin. Doesn't hurt. Let's just play Filigree Familiar. We're gonna gain that 2 life right back, so we're back to 20, and we have a jump blocker. So that's exactly what Filigree Familiar does. We just negated their attack, and we're gonna negate their next attack as well, and we're gonna draw a card from it. So it just pushes the game another couple turns, which is all we want to do. We just want to survive until we can cast those Gearhulks. Opponent plays a land, and they go to combat. They do attack. I mean, that's fine. I will block the Long Tusk Cub. Not a difficult decision there. Opponent should use up some of their energy to pump it up, which is fine because we can kill it. So the familiar dies. We draw a card. I'd love to see a Panharmonicon. Nope. Foundry Inspector. That's pretty good too, though. Opponent plays a Bristling Hydra. Ugh. Bristling Hydra is not good. I don't like Bristling Hydra. I like Bristling Hydra less than Long Tusk Cub, honestly. We draw land. Alright, let's just get Foundry Inspector in play, and then I guess we're just looking to not die this turn. We're going to take a lot of damage, but I don't think we're going to die. Yeah, Bristling Hydra is just difficult because of the hexproof. I know everyone seems to like Long Tusk Cub, but the hexproof is so bad. I mean, I can kill the Long Tusk Cub, not a big deal. Bristling Hydra, though, it's just, what do? It's just there. You can't do anything about it. You definitely can't target and kill it. It's just, it's a problem. And they have 10 energy, so it's got hexproof 3 times. And Magma Spray kills the Foundry Inspector. Well, that's great. So, this is kind of a bad thing. We're not dead, but if our opponent wants to, they could drain their energy and do some pretty serious damage. They probably won't, because they want to keep hexproof up on the Bristling Hydra, but they attack all out. We take 9. I think this one is, this is what can happen with this deck. It's just the aggro. Nope, opponent is going to pump up the Long Tusk Cub. Alright, well, sure. So we go to 8. This deck can just completely flop against an aggro deck, and we're seeing it here. We're not doing a whole lot. Hey, there's a Filigree Familiar. We can push the game a little bit. I think I'm dead, so let's just kill the Long Tusk Cub out of spite, honestly. We'll pass. I don't even care right now. It's just, we're dead. We should just concede. What's our opponent playing? Glorybringer. Hey. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, we were already dead. See, the good thing about not conceding right away when you're in a bad place is that, you get to see a little bit more of your opponent's deck. We know they're running Glorybringer, which not every Temur Energy deck does. Most do, but not always. It also lets us know that they're not playing like a super budget version. But yeah. We lose. We get our face crushed a little bit there, and we'll get into game 3. I don't think we need to change anything here. All right, game 3, and this is kind of cool actually. I will keep this. So if we can keep those Foundry Inspectors in play, which we never can, because they always happen to have removal for it, which removal is kind of important. You should play removal, but if we can keep those in play, we can get a Gearhulk out pretty quick here. So we'll play a Mountain End Pass. Opponent plays an Ether Hub. All right. And Attune with Ether, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, Attune with Ether. Sure. They get a Forest. We get another Foundry Inspector. Wow. This has the potential to be kind of ridiculous. I mean, our opponent's probably going to let us draw with Combustible Gearhulk. And then we have so many Foundry Inspectors to make everything we draw really cheap. So this is kind of cool. Opponent plays a Forest. Probably the Forest that they got with Attune with Ether. Opponent plays Servant of the Conduit. Alright, well, hey. Guess we're not going to be attacking with Foundry Inspectors. We draw a Swamp. So let's get Foundry Inspector in play. So the good news is, if this lives for 1 turn, the next Foundry Inspector is going to cost 2, and the one after that is going to cost 1. So we can definitely play both of them next turn, provided that one lives for a turn, which hasn't been the case so far. Opponent's tapping out for a Bristling Hydra. Alright, so we're going to go Foundry Inspector crazy next turn, and then we're pretty much good for Combustible Gearhulk. So yeah, this is not looking terrible. I mean, that Bristling Hydra is looking kind of intimidating, but there's a Noxious Gearhulk. Well, they're not going to use all their energy, I doubt it, but if they do, then we have a Noxious Gearhulk, so that's nice. So we pay 2 for Foundry Inspector. We pay 1 for another Foundry Inspector. So now all of our artifacts cost 3 less. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Combustible Gearhulks cost 3 mana right now. So if we draw a Panharmonicon, that'll cost 1. So we can play Panharmonicon and Combustible Gearhulk in the same turn. Unlikely that we'll draw 1, but hey, if we do, that could be kind of cool. Opponent plays a Spire Bluff Canal. Opponent attacks with the Bristling Hydra. We're just going to take that. Not a big deal. We take 4, go to 16. Come on, Panharmonicon. What are the chances? Oh, they're playing something. Long Tusk Cub. Good. Nothing's dead. Panharmonicon. Off the top. Come on. I want it. I want a Panharmonicon. Metalwork Colossus. Well, that could work too if we draw into some prophetic prisms and stuff here. So, let's play Combustible Gearhulk. Opponent's paying the cost of something. Do you really have a counterspell? Wow, Essence Scatter. That's just impolite. Well, I guess that just gets countered. Sure, okay. Didn't think they had counterspell. I played right into that, but that's okay because we have a second Combustible Gearhulk. And now we have another chance to get Panharmonicon, which we're totally going to draw off the top of the deck here for sure. Definitely going to happen. Opponent plays Glorybringer. Well, that's a problem actually. That's going to kill one of the Foundry Inspectors, probably. Yeah, it is exerted. So we lose the Foundry Inspector, and we're going to take 6 and go to 10. And I'm just going to take it. The good news is Glorybringer is going to be tapped for a turn. There is a Prophetic Prism, which is free. So we get to draw a card for free. We get another Prophetic Prism. Alright, well, we'll draw another card. This is how the Metalwork Colossus strategy goes. Normally we would prefer to have a Panharmonicon, but we draw a land, Dragon Skull Summit. I think I'm going to go with Noxious Gearhulk here. We're going to play Noxious Gearhulk. We're going to kill the Glorybringer just to gain life. Even though it is tapped for a turn, we can get that out of the way. But we're going to go back to 10, so we should be able to live now. And I think we're good. We can also block stuff now. Like, we know Servant of the Conduit's not going to attack. Long Tusk Cub might not attack. We might as well attack with the Foundry Inspectors. I mean, it doesn't really hurt. Might as well get 6 damage in. Why not? And the next turn, we can start going into Combustible Gearhulk, and that should be interesting. Because if we draw into some Prophetic Prisms and stuff, or Metalworker, or Metal Spinners, Puzzle Knot, yeah, we should be able to kind of go off. Oh, wait. Slice and... Wait, am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they have... Oh, man. Why did I attack? Oh, it's entirely my fault. Oh, that was like... Oh, that was just dumb. It was really, really dumb. There was no reason to attack either, really. Honestly, there wasn't really any reason to. I mean, it was a free 6 damage, but I didn't need it. I got greedy there and I attacked. And I just assumed that the Gearhulk was going to live. That sucks. That was entirely my fault. And I really wanted to beat Temur Energy. That was for sure tier 1 Temur Energy. And I messed up. I'm just bummed. I'm bummed now. I'm disappointed. I mean, look, as someone who brews decks, there's a lot of losing involved in the early stages of a deck as you kind of refine it a bit. But that was just a play mistake. It was a dumb play mistake. So it's different. It's a different kind of loss. Well, I guess we lost our first match with Combustible Gearhulk. But we saw some potential there. I think we kind of saw what it does. It stalls out, it pushes the game late, and then it does kind of stupid stuff. We didn't really get to see it go off completely. But, get an idea, right? You can see what it does. Hopefully, we can get it going. But the fact that we almost, I don't want to say almost beat, the fact that we were competitive, sort of, the fact that we were in the game against Temur Energy, that sounds better. The fact that we were there and we had potential, and who knows what would have happened if we would have got that Gearhulk in. Next turn, if I wasn't such a stupid doof. That's one of those losses that will haunt me for days, just because it was a stupid thing to do, and now it's going to be on the internet, so now it's going to haunt me for even longer. Well, that's a loss. I think that might be the first kind of massive punt on the channel. I mean, I've kind of just given in maybe a little bit too early. I've kind of just not cared and played a little bit loose in games, but that was just a dumb mistake. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. We're 0-1 with Combustible Colossus, which I can never remember the name of or say properly. Combustible Colossus. That's the deck. We're 0-1, but we were in the game against Temur Energy, and there's going to be 4 more games with us, so if you want to see those games, as always, check the description. There should be a playlist, and I will see you in the second match.